Where the Gator Bowl once stood, now stands this facility. TIAA Bank Field, as EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Jacksonville, Florida. Justin Tucker has this all teed up. And we're off from Jacksonville. Here's Parker Washington with the return. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Decent 24.
Lawrence gonna throw straight away here. Going deep right away. It's intercepted on the first play of the game. Brandon Stevens has it. And the Ravens return the interception almost to midfield before the tackle's made. Well, Brock, if the goal was to set the tone that you're going to be aggressive all game, I would say mission accomplished. But might be tough to connect on a lot of those against a defense that came ready to play.
Yeah, they were not caught off guard for a second, Kate. They know this offense likes to be aggressive, and dare I say, they may have been expecting that deep shot on the opening snap.
First snap, and Lamar's going to throw. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Motioning one of the tight ends. Lamar off the play fake. Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target could make a play on it.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Throwing again is Lamar. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And he makes the Heps go. It's a touchdown on the pick six. You want to know how strong the coverage was there? Man, they even had that underneath throw locked down, Brock, and he took it the other way.
It's really, really hard to find a better rep than that one in coverage. You're so spot on. Covered it down the field. Usually a gimme to the running back. The only thing was a gimme was give me 6.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Brings in the kick at the 9. He stopped on the return at the 27. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Jackson trying again after the pick. Right away they get to him again. It's intercepted. Devin Lloyd making the play.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Hey, Lion. Chip.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Connection made. Travis Etienne. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. On the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Easy. Read a 44. Read a 54. Red.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on the 3rd and short.
And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
All right, all set up now. 1st and 10.
Rip, 23. Big 13 heavy. Silver.
Now toss it to Etienne. Gets to space right side. And finally they catch up to him at the 11.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Easy, 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 easy. Here we go, son.
Back to pass on 2nd and short. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
On red. Hey, kill, kill! Hey, kill, 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 kill! $30 left. Big 13 heavy. Silver.
Now it's Lawrence. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last second attempt to get rid of it.
30 left. Hot.
They're going to try with Etienne. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Come on now. Was there any doubt who they were going to go to right there? That was always going to be a run play. No problem converting on 4th.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Hey, go, go! Go, go!
It's a big momentum swing on the final play of our opening quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. We're back for the start of the 2nd quarter. Jaguars have the ball and a chance at 6.
Hey, easy. Ralph, Ralph! Ralph, Ralph! Sink right! Sink right! Here we go, son.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. He brings it in. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Lisa, 24.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. That's taken in by Etienne. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. He hung in there as long as he could. A lot of quarterbacks would have bailed out, and it was what you talked about, Brock, that courage that kept the chant for the touchdown alive.
Yeah, that touchdown's going to show up on his stat sheet making the catch or the quarterback stat sheet for making the throw, but hey, can we put some touchdowns up there for the big boys up front? It was their blocking and buying of time for that play that led to the score.
So they tag him for roughing the kicker, and now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
He fires one deep down the middle. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. A good defensive play breaks that one up. And it's going to be second down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Finds Aguilar. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. He finds Aguilar. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Everbank. It's the Ravens, who only need a couple on 2nd and 2. Lamar throwing again. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. This one intended for the running back. And that leaves him with 3rd and short. They send Aguilar in motion left. 3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. Henry on the catch. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And again, it's Jackson. And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens make it a 1-score game before halftime. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Now the Ravens offense staying put. Look at this. They're going for 2. Jackson yet again. And he's got a man. Complete. And this play will not reach the end zone. He's held out, and they will not take another 2 points off that lead. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, Lion!
Here's Lawrence to throw. That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there. Looking for the back that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
He gets this one to Strange. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
11.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. Davis there to grab it. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Rip, 23.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. Has him on the quick hitter. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
11. Here we go.
Lawrence throwing here. Setting up the running back screen. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their third. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. They're set up at the 35 now.
Red on red. Agate. Silver.
First and 10, it's Lawrence. He's got the hook up to Ingram. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Fielded at the 7. Good looking return here, and he's got room. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
And the first down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
From the gun, Jackson. He's throwing deep to the left side. Brought in inside the 20. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Well, you look at the scoreboard, partner. They trail by only a couple, but they have failed now on a couple of two-point tries in this game.
Yeah, could be tied, even leading right now.
Exactly. Maybe some second-guessing happening on that sideline.
You know, I'm glad you bring that up, Kate, because that does start to happen here. Sure, teams love to be aggressive, hear that all the time, but I guarantee you, on the sidelines, in the locker room, on the plane, after the game, they're going to be talking about why didn't we just take the points when they were available. When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
He'll get this to Etienne. He takes a pop, and the ball comes out. But it bounces out of bounds, so they'll retain possession. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
You know, Kate, there was a memory burns into my dad, high school coach's memory forever. And that was after winning a game, losing coach comes over and says, Mike, I guess sometimes better to be lucky than good. No, my dad was good. In this case, the runner, he was lucky. He was lucky the sideline saved him as that ball bounces harmlessly out of the way.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
From the 39. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Brian Thomas Jr., his intended target. So now they have 3rd and short.
Lisa 24. Go.
They'll give this up the middle to ETN. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Yeah, I get it. Fans will measure a running back's merit by touchdowns, yards, the fantasy football world we live in. But as coaches and teammates, Kate, they want something a little bit more. They want to see plays like that, a guy who will always get the short yards in a critical spot like that.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
On 2nd down, it's ETN. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard.
Hey, I'm gun.
ETN again. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push, and we will move the sticks. Instead, well, the defense is energized with that stop.
Looking to throw. Pass complete, screenplay. He's got it in the red zone. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. That excitement brings us to the end of the quarter. They'll have a shiny new set of downs to play with to start the 4th. It's Jaguars football with a slight lead. Just got to hang on to it for one final quarter.
On the jump.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Red on red. Easy. Here we go, son.
Now a carry by ETN. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
His goal's pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Sink right.
They're just going to let the clock run out and take this delay. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0.
Got it. Ready?
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Hey, run. Sil.
Now it's Lawrence. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Heavy. It's hot.
Back to throw it. ETN on the catch. It's inside the 10. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars push this to an 8-point game. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here. But his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Yep. Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And that return ends, but they are very happy about it. Offense taking over all the way down near the opposition's 45.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
First down throw for Jackson. Finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Second and 3 now. Lamar now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Space on the right. He's got room. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running the back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
11. Here we go.
He's throwing for it! And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points. Oh, I love seeing this, Brock. They got surprised with the pick-6, but they made absolutely sure there would not be another 2 added on.
Yeah, kind of the epitome of sudden change, especially on such short notice. Not a lot of time to get prepped on that sideline and get out there to defend the 2-point play, but they did their job and limited the damage that came from that interception.
He's racing past midfield. Along the right sideline, there's space. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens can make it a 1-score game as they trim the lead. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens get it back to within 1 score. So just before the 2-minute warning, they're going to try to get it back with this onside kick. The Ravens look like they got it back, and they did! Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore, but he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag. This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning.
Easy. Read it 24. Read it 54.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. That's taken in by Etienne. And he's brought down after a short gain. It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Jaguars leading by 8. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Route. Take right open.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Decent 24.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Big 13 heavy. Hey, kill. Red.
Here's Etienne. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. It's a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
And the hit stops him cold. Wow, he maybe got back to the line. The Jaguars are going to call their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Let's see what they draw up on these 3rd and 7.
Hey, Lion! Silver.
Here he is to throw. The screen pass falls incomplete.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th.
Big 13 heavy. Here we go, son.
He's back to throw. Oh, it's the screen. Pass complete. And he's going to be out of bounds a few yards short of the first. That's going to be a turnover on downs. And they'll watch him go out a ways from that marker, partner. And that's a turnover on downs. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. Trying to push it deep downfield. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Jaguars make the play that should win them this game.
4 picks, 1 game. Hey, I get it. They've not